delighted to be here with you today to talk a little bit about renewing your daily practice. And this, of course, is renewing your daily practice, whether you're a Reiki practitioner or not. As we're in this new moon cycle, it's a wonderful time to start new projects and to renew old projects. Possibly at the time that this recording goes live, it will be a full moon or into a waning moon, which is also a great time to clear out and cleanse those old things. So it could be a very good time to clear out old patterns and old ways of doing things as you prepare to start new ways of doing things or new projects. And, any time is a good time to revamp and renew your daily practice. We can very easily get complacent about our daily practice. The demands and pressures of our life call to us and make our practice more challenging to be consistent with or to even get to at any point. And we're so excellent at making excuses. And, one of the things that I've always mentioned to my students and clients over the years of serving is that our daily practice is essential, especially in these times as we've been approaching and now are in the Aquarian age, as the planet is going through so much change. It's our daily practice that keeps us centered. It's our daily practices that keeps us connected. And I've always stated this. I'm currently in the Kundalini Yoga Teachers Training Program, and a morning meditation is one of the requirements of the program, and it's one of the backbone principles of Kundalini Yoga. So I'm receiving a renewal and a revamping of my own morning meditation and being reminded of its essential use in my life. I remember it was about 10 years ago when I was with my yoga teacher at that time, Morna Watson, who's an Iyengar yoga teacher, and we were doing a meditation at a park, and we were doing a walking meditation as well as a sitting meditation. And it was after that time with her that something clicked in me the next morning, and I realized, oh, this isn't something that I can compromise anymore. And from that point on, it became like flossing and brushing my teeth. It was just something I did every day, whether it was 5 minutes or, an hour. And what I experienced is a real heightened experience in my own life. That time also Reiki came into my life, and I began to integrate my Reiki practices into my daily routines. So today I'd like to walk with you and take a journey with you and invite you into finding ways to bring new energy into your current practice. And if you don't have a current practice, finding ways to make it juicy and exciting to have a practice, make it beneficial to have a practice. If you're experiencing challenges in your life currently, if you're experiencing abundance in your life currently, a practice is very beneficial. If you're in a time of struggle, your practice is your partner that supports you during those struggles. It's the time that you get to go within and sort through and work through the emotional and mental and spiritual baggage that's accumulating. It's the time that you get to communicate and set your intentions and your prayers to the universe. And it's also a really powerful time to be able to listen and to hear. So let's take a moment and speak to those individuals that are challenged with having a practice at all. There is an element with this where it's important to be compassionate and understanding with ourselves. And there's also a time in which we need to look at, is this profiting us on the long run, on a physical, on a mental, emotional, or financial level? Are we experiencing depletion in our day? Are we experiencing disconnection or emptiness? Are we experiencing mental noise or emotional turmoil? If any of these apply to you and you're struggling with maintaining a daily practice, I'd like to advocate for you that this is about self-love and self-care. And having a consistent daily practice is an opportunity and a time for you to spend time with your source that only has the greatest admiration and love and is so ready to provide and support you. However, that source cannot provide and support you if you're not allowing a relationship to be present. And that daily routine provides that time for that relationship. And that source can be, a higher consciousness, it could be universal presence, it could be the primordial presence, God, goddess, spirit, whatever resonates for you. When we carve out a few minutes a day to sit and to open up the pathway to clear out and to receive, we could have a completely different and fuller experience of life, even amidst challenges. We're also given the grace that as a result of this practice, when there are challenges, we're less likely to be pulled into it and thrown off. That's not to mean that we're not going to have emotions. It's not going to mean that we're not going to have maybe feelings of anger or grief, but they will pass more quickly because we come back to that place consistently and we plug in and we remember that those things are the affairs of life, but the truth of life is this inner connection and this inner unlimited source of energy and love and vitality. So what I want to invite you is to just start with 5 minutes of simply getting on, the floor and or on a chair and taking a few breaths, cleansing and clearing a few breaths, and bringing awareness to the breath as it travels through the body. You can take the opportunity to focus, through the body as the breath moves through, as thoughts arise, just letting them pass. It can be as simple as that style of, Vipassana meditation. Very, very simple, very, very easy. And bring a timer. One of the greatest tools that I like to use is a timer. And you can time it 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Now, I want to speak to those individuals that state that they don't have time because of their work or their children. And I want to say that, that can very easily become an excuse for us. And it may require a little more self-discipline of going to bed a little bit earlier and not watching that TV and getting up a little bit earlier before the kids get up or before, the alarm clock for work happens, and giving yourself 5-10 minutes. Ideally, it's actually really beneficial to meditate, to be in prayer during the early morning hours. 3 to 6 is one of the times that's recommended in Kundalini Yoga, and it's the time that the magnetic field force of the universe is prime to receive our requests and also to deliver our energy and our information. So if you find yourself getting up in the middle of the night between 3 and 6 and aren't able to sleep, take some time to do a little meditation. Do a little yoga and then do a little meditation and go back to sleep. But when you get up again as you start your day, just take a moment, come back to your breath as you're going about your events. For those individuals that already have a current practice, I want to invite you to recommit to that practice and to bring in some new energy into that practice. There are so many varieties of ways to practice. And what I want to invite you to do is to know that one way is not the right way, that it is completely beneficial and justifiable to change your practice around daily if you like. There is something about choosing a particular practice and then doing that for 21 days or 40 days, but you can then after that change it, bring in a new routine, bring in a new form of meditation. Chanting is a great way to bring some juiciness into your meditations. And incorporating a little bit of yoga into your practice is also very beneficial. Moving the body, that helps to do that prior to taking some time to sit and to connect with the breath. It can help to cleanse and clear the disturbances in the body so that the mind can receive more clearly. And for those individuals that are Reiki practitioners, I want to invite you into, again, renewing and revamping your daily routine. If you're not doing some form of self-treatment daily, because when we're doing self-treatment, we're meditating. A daily self-treatment is, and it can be just, two hand positions, can be one of the greatest things to do in the evening, as an evening meditation. And, you can do self-treatment sitting or laying down. I want to invite you also to bring the symbols into your daily meditation. I'm currently working on my second Reiki CD, a new Reiki CD, and I will be including in there a lot of new tracks that will support you in knowing how to bring symbols into your meditations and into your everyday life. But just for right now, it can be as simple as chanting your symbols in your meditation. Utilize the Gassho meditation and chant along as you're doing the Gassho meditation. You can utilize Jonathan Goldman's Reiki chants as a supplement to your meditation and as an accompaniment to your meditation, and chant along with him. And that can be your meditation. And I want to really invite and encourage Reiki practitioners to have a consistent practice in the early hours. If you can, especially if you're an advanced practitioner, if you can do something in the early hours for 20 minutes, you're going to experience a significant increase in your own Reiki energy. Because as a Reiki practitioner, whether you're professional or just for your own care, you're a channel. And your practice in the morning hours supports the cleansing and the clearing of your channel. So let's just take a moment now and move into a meditative place. Take a moment and get yourself in a comfortable position, whether that's sitting up or laying down, and take a few cleansing breaths. Just clearing out the day or clearing out what's to come from your mind and coming fully into the present moment. If you are a Reiki practitioner, invite Reiki to flow. So as you're breathing in and you're breathing out, you begin to breathe into the Reiki energy. If you have any symbols that you're attuned to, if you're a Reiki practitioner, go ahead and draw them on your palms. Rub your palms together and place your hands in Gassho meditation. Individuals that aren't practitioners, you can place your hands on your knees, or you can also place your palms together at your heart. And just using this Gasho meditation, which is developed by Dr. Usui, bringing the attention and awareness to your heart center as you just allow thoughts to pass through. If it's been a particularly difficult day, just take a moment, actually, and if you like, just standing up and just shaking it off. Just shaking the body, just shaking it off. Or laying down on the floor and just shaking your arms and your legs. Just shaking it off. And then coming back into Gasho meditation. And allow yourself to tune into and begin to experience the breath as it moves through your body. Begin to experience life as it moves through your body. If you are Reiki attuned, just begin to feel the Reiki energy as it builds in your palms and travels through your body temple. We have 72,000 nerve endings at our palms. When we bring our palms together and we're Reiki attuned, the Reiki energy that travels through our palms is infiltrating into those 72,000 nerves that move into your organs, that feed your entire body. It's the simplest meditation and simplest way to give yourself a treatment. Just continue to allow any irritation, stagnation to pass. As you're breathing, bringing awareness not only to the breath moving through your body, but bring awareness to the field that surrounds your body. The pulsating magnetic field around your body radiates, magnetizes. Your daily practice supports in cleansing and clearing the noise in your mind and in your heart, which then directly relates to what is operating in your magnetic field, draws or repels. And take a moment to set an intention, invite any guides to be present with you. And if you have any particular questions or desires or needs currently, put that out there, internally or out loud. Invite the universe and your helpers in to give you guidance. And you can continue just bringing awareness to your breath, coming back into the present moment, just letting go of the past or the future. Just noticing, breathing, simply being. All is well. You can always accompany your meditation with an internal chant. It could be like that statement, all is well, and repeating that, or any other words that may come through to you from your guides, your inner guidance from Source. And so gently, just bringing your awareness again to your breath. Taking a deep breath and breathing in the goodness of this time that you've spent in stillness and presence. Just noticing how you're feeling, whether there's still irritation or whether there's more space. Noticing if you've received any guidance or awarenesses or deeper insight. And if you haven't, that's completely okay and natural, and it will come in different ways. Just give yourself the opportunity to be aware and notice where those answers may come from other venues, nature, from friends. And taking a moment and giving thanks to the Reiki energy, to your guides, to yourself and your source. Just knowing that this time that you've spent is like putting money in the bank that then is there for you when you're in need. It's like putting gas in your tank that then allows you to be able to move forward and take your journey and your drive in life. And go ahead and rub your palms together, place them over your eyes, gently drinking in the energy that's been built. And then gently opening your eyes, allowing your hands to travel wherever they need to go. Just giving yourself a gentle, loving touch. At any point that you are feeling stuck or challenged, utilize this podcast to reawaken and reignite your connection and your practice. That is really your self-love and self-care practice. As we continue to move both in this season of fall and we move into the Aquarian age, commit to caring for yourself and grounding and centering yourself in that limitless source of light, of love, of assuredness, of safety, of incredible resource that is always present and has no limit. Give yourself that gift to commit to that relationship and to receive the bounty and the benefits of that relationship. Whether it's externally evident or internally evident. Oftentimes we're so accustomed to external benefits, we miss the internal benefits of our daily practice. We miss the preventative care that it does to our bodies through our daily practice and self-care, that it gives us that time of rest and renewal. So I just want to invite you to gently bring yourself back into your day and gently return and enjoy, again, the benefits of this time that you've spent within, and enjoy the recommitment to your practice. I support and offer one-on-one sessions if you're wanting a little more one-on-one care and coaching for your meditation practice. I can incorporate this into Reiki sessions, or we can do them solely. We can do them in person or over the phone. We start with an hour and a half, and then we can go to as little as a half hour phone sessions for just plugging in and reconnecting and getting some backup or supporting you in cleaning out things that may be challenging as a result of your practice. Sometimes our practice can bring up and push up stuff that we've been avoiding. And also I highly recommend being tuned to the Reiki energy. It only enhances a meditation practice. I'll be teaching Reiki level 1 and 2 in November, And I will be having a Reiki circle in November as well. And we do meditation in all the events that I do, but we definitely do it in the outdoor journeys. I'm not sure if we're going to be doing a sacred journey in November, so you can check my website. And of course, check my website for any other upcoming events.
sacredventures.com, also reikiunleashed.com.
I wish you a blessed, blessed day, and I also wish you a blessed holiday, the day of giving thanks, of gratitude, of harvesting and sharing the abundance. Much Reiki, aloha, love to you.